Good morning. Welcome to your pre-shred yoga flow. So this morning we will be working on building strength in the parts of the body that need it the most. Think core, think lower body, building some balance, helping you to stay on your feet, and creating some lovely flow through the whole of the body so that you can move creatively. Lovely sense of flow as you move through your day on the hill. So whenever you're ready, you can join me into all fours. We'll get started straight away. Find a comfortable position with the wrists underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips, and just connecting to the flow of your breath with cat-cow. So creating some mobility along the spine as we begin. Inhale as you open up, exhale as you round into your center. So your breath guides your movement. Lovely sense of flow as we begin our practice. Just creating a little bit of blood flow along the spine, into your shoulders, down into your hips. Might feel nice to bring a little sway from side to side as you do so. Sense of stretching out each side of the body. Mobility. Whenever you're ready, we'll stretch back with the right leg. Begin with the toes tucked under, just to activate in through the back of the right leg. So down into the calves, into the hamstrings, into the glutes. Gentle awakening, and then when you're ready, you can lift the heel. Just find a balance. We'll lift the left arm. So there's a steadiness and there's a little activation at the core of the body, keeping you stable. On your exhale, you can bring knee and elbow towards your center. So inhale, expand, open out. Exhale as you draw into center of the body, just twice more with the pace of your breath. Inhale and exhale. Final time, we'll reach out, moment to pause to find your balance. Maybe flex your toes down towards the mat. Bring your left hand back down, and as you lift your left heel and the crown of your head, you'll feel your glutes and the hamstrings on the right leg activate. Bring knee back to chest, and then we'll step through. We'll find our way into a lunge, so you might just need to adjust the position of your feet. Whenever you're ready, feel stable down into lower body. Allow arms to flow upward. Take an inhale as you reach your fingertips. Maybe draw the hips up and back. As you exhale, drop elbows, drop shoulders down, open through chest. So flowing again, pace of breath as you inhale and rise. Exhale as you draw elbows, drop pelvis down. Couple more times. Sense of flow down into your hips, sense of stability into both legs. Final time, we'll drop down. Maybe take an inhale, draw the elbows and the shoulders together, feeling of being able to breathe fully into the whole of the chest. And then inhale, lift the arms up. Bring the fingertips back down to the mat. You'll tuck your left toes. Find a runner's lunge, so even more stability as you root down through your right heel and through your left toes. Take your in-breath. Allow everything to draw up. This time, lowering all the way down with the left knee to the mat. Inhale, drawing upward. Exhale, dropping in. So building that warmth, that balance, that strength down into the lower body. Final time, we'll rise up. We'll exhale, bring the hands back down to the mat. Step your right leg back and we'll find a plank. Take a breath in plank, feeling of activating from the center of your body. Inhale and then exhale. Stretch back out into downward facing dog. You can take a little pedal out for both of the legs. And here you might notice the difference between the right side and the left side of the body. You might feel a little bit more kind of open and less creaky on the right side. So whenever you're ready, we'll balance over to the left. Begin by shifting weight forward to plank, little activation for core. Hovering the knees down to the mat. Knees down, hands underneath shoulders. Might feel nice to just take a cat-cow. Allow everything to diffuse through the body and then stretching the left foot back. So toes ground. Little activation for glutes, for hamstrings, down into calves. Also creating a little bit of flex into the ankle. Keeping everything fluid. Whenever you're ready to, we'll lift up through the left heel. Find a steadiness in the whole of the body, a little activation of the core that allows the right arm to creep forward. Take your inhale, expand, your exhale as you round in. Pace of your breath. Steadiness. And then a little warmth as you draw in. Expanding, opening up. And softening, drawing in this final time. Opening, maybe flexing the left toes down, bringing the right hand to the mat. We'll inhale, activate even more through the glutes and the hamstrings, lift the crown of the head, bring knee towards the chest, step your way through, find your comfortable position for your lunge, root down through left heel, and then when you're ready to, arms just rise upward. You can relax your shoulders if you need a little shake out. Take your inhale, feel as though the hips, the pelvis draw up as you exhale and you bend into the left knee, draw your elbows and your shoulders down. So pace of your breath, rise up, out breath, draw down. Couple more times, mobility into hips. Nice little activation, back of left leg into quads, hip flexors of right leg. And then this final time as you come down, maybe draw your elbows and your shoulders together. Feel of opening up your chest, breathing in a lovely, bright, fresh morning air. And then hands can come down. We'll tuck the right toes. Find your runner's lunge, so there's a real sense of stability, both of your legs. And as you ground through your left heel, you'll feel your hamstrings engaged to lift the torso, lift the arms upwards. With breathing, again, exhale, let right knee just tap the mat. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, drop down. Pace of breath, might feel some warmth building into your right quad, into the whole of the left leg. Final time as you rise, we'll bring hands back down to the mat, stepping back into your plank pose. That sense of strength, stability at the core of your body, warmth from your center as you reach back into your heels. And then hips up and back, find your downward facing dog. Maybe that little pedal out through both of your legs. Hopefully finding a sense of balance into each side here. Looking up to the top of your mat whenever you're ready. Take a little bend into your knees. And then you can walk or you can hop your way up. Finding top of your mat, and when you arrive there, bring your hands to your shins, let your spine lengthen. Feeling of rooting down through both of your heels as you exhale. Fold your way in, bend those knees, root down so that even feels as though the toes could kind of wiggle and lift a little bit. You find a chair pose. So if you're a skier, very familiar position. If you're a snowboarder, similar but with the feet a little bit wider. That feeling of really activating through the quads, drawing the spine long, extending to your fingertips. We'll just bring hands into center, lift onto the left leg. So right knee comes up towards the chest. Again, that feeling of balance, of feeling rooted through the left side of your body, enabling you to extend back. And find a warrior three with the right leg extended. Now you can bring your fingers down to the mat, or you can just allow the toes to lower down. Back into that lunge shape as you flex into the left knee. If you need to shuffle your feet, feel free to. Let the arms rise up. On your exhale, we'll drive forward. Bring right foot to meet left as arms swing back. Inhale, open to your lunge. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, active. Exhale, stability. Final time, draw up. And draw in, return into a balance in your chair. And exhaling, folding your way in. Moment to kind of diffuse sensation into each side of your body. And then when you're ready, bending knees, feet about hips distance apart. Finding chair pose once again. Sinking back into heels, hands come to center. Sense of stability into right side of body as the left knee draws to the chest. Take a moment to find your alignment, to find your balance. And then you can inhale. Maybe hands down to the mat or hands at heart center. That stability through the right leg, opening up, down left leg, and then finding your lunge. Shuffle your feet if you need to. Allow arms to float up. Shoulders can be relaxed. On your exhale, chair pose. Inhale, stepping back, opening, flowing with pace of breath. Feeling lovely dynamic sensation in the whole of body as you return to chair. Bring hands back to center. Full breath in and then out breath. Finding your forward bend. Allowing a moment just to soften. Feel free to sigh out through the mouth if you need. Whenever you're ready to, hands onto shins. Lengthen the spine, returning to your chair. Bring hands into your center, and then we'll step to the wide edge of the mat. Can turn the toes out and the heels in. We'll take an inhale as you lift the arms, and then as you exhale, drop into your squat. So feeling that sensation of rooting down through heels, allowing pelvis to drop down, allowing crown of head to lift. Activating into inner thighs now, sense of openness into chest. Take an in-breath, and on your out-breath, you'll pivot your weight around, lunge to the back of your mat. Inhale, exhale, return to your squat. Inhale, exhale, pivot, front of mat. Inhale, exhale, back to your center. Bring the hands down, turn the heels back towards the back of the mat. You can lengthen the spine as you inhale, and as you exhale, a little stretch onto inner thighs as you fold in. Might feel nice to just rock from side to side, feeling as though you could diffuse sensation down both of your legs, finding a nice sense of mobility and a flow into inner edges of both hips, perhaps down into lower back. When you're ready, turn the left toes back to the front of your mat. You might want a block there as you open it out into a side angle. Inhale, find your way up. Warrior two, let your shoulders be soft. Take an inhale and reverse. As you exhale, return into side angle. Right hand comes down to the mat. You'll turn onto your left toes. We'll just walk the left foot out to the left side so you can open to a twist. Little bit of mobility for the spine as you exhale. And thread behind. Your right knee can always drop down here if you need. So inhale and open. Exhale, flow in. Pace of your breath. Back knee lifted or supported onto the mat. Final time as you open. Fold your weight in. And then let left hand return to mat. Shuffle that left foot back to the center. Pivot your weight around. So right toes towards back of mat. Right hand on the inside. Find your way open to your side angle. Grounding down through the outside edge of the left foot. Whenever you're ready. Stability through each of the legs as you ground down into a warrior two. Take your inhale, reverse, exhale, floating back over side angle. Bringing left hand down to the mat. You'll pivot onto left toes. Right foot shuffles to right edge of mat as you open up into your twist. Flowing with your breath once again. Opening up on the inhale. Rounding in, threading behind on your exhale. Feeling whole of your body warmed and active. Feeling lovely. Stable through both legs. Final time, reach through to your fingertips. Bring the right hand back on the inside. You'll shuffle your feet back around to the wide edge of your mat. Lengthen your spine. Fold in. Take those little sways from side to side if you like, maybe finding sense of more space into the edges of both hips. Little flow through the body. And then returning to top of mat, finding your way back into downward facing dog. And as you bend and straighten the legs there, notice shifts in the body. Hopefully a bit looser, a bit warmer. Feeling ready to head out on your skis or your snowboard. Hopefully it's a beautiful day like we have here today. And then when you're ready, you can roll over. Allow the knees to drop down. Just find your way down to a seat. Can let shoulders roll. You can allow one ear to drop towards one shoulder, down, chin to chest, ear towards other shoulder, a little circle around with the head, looking one way, looking the other, little stretch up with both hands. As you exhale, drawing your hands back to your center, maybe allowing our eyes to close just for a moment. Offering a moment of gratitude for your practice, for your body, for yourself, for showing up on your mat today. Perhaps envisaging the day ahead of you, out on the hill, gorgeous. Feel free to take a little bit more rest if you'd like, or if you're ready, get your stuff together and head out on the mountain. Have an awesome day. Thank you for being here.